In my full cloche.
You're looking larger than life on the window back there.
I am looking larger than life. They hooked me up this year with a full Weston Peick spread, so we're living up here.
We're at the 2019 gear intro. Which is your favorite set of new gear?
My favorite set of new gear is probably the back stuff over there, which would be the, I don't even know. You know? I haven't even really got a chance to actually look at it yet, but I think it's the light hydrogen. It's kind of like my favorite line. I prefer to race in that every weekend. That's kind of something that it fits really well. It's kind of more of a body fit, so it's a tighter fit, which is more comfortable. It kind of makes you feel faster in a way when you wear it. So that's my go-to gear. You know, I wear that all Supercross and most of outdoors until it gets hot. And then we'll switch over to the mesh stuff. So that's kind of my go-to, and you know, every line this year is going to be awesome. They got a lot of different stuff, and it should be some bright new colors.
It's just so cool to hear those guys.
You look like a huge dude when you're on the track, and your presence on the track is big. Like, what size pants do you like?
I'm a 32 pant.
32
so,
pant.
Yeah, so still kind of a big pant versus everybody else. But.
Oh, 32. That's small, dude. I mean,
an average pant size, what, a 28?
Okay, but back in, what year would this be? 2006, 2007? When you were racing novice and putting me off the track?
Okay.
What size pants were you wearing back then?
Probably 36 to 38 or something like that. Yeah, for sure. Tight, extra tight. So yeah, so I've slimmed down quite a bit since my 2005, 2006 era of racing, whatever you call that.
But I mean, even as an amateur, you're big too. Yeah. When you knocked me down, I was like, "Who is that fat guy?"
Right.
I was like, "He's so big, he's gotta be fat." Like,
yeah.
How have you transformed your physique so radically?
Oh man, a lot of hard work and dieting and training and just kind of whatever trainers tell me to do, I did it and just kind of followed a path and it worked out, and now I'm here and fit in shape, racing professionally and doing what I love and getting paid to do it. So it's been a long journey, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else.
What about your jersey size?
I'm like a large jersey for sure. Yeah. I'd say like more of I bounce between a large and a medium, kind of deciding on what fit the gears. I think like hydrogen, I'm probably a large because it's more of like a tighter fit anyways, and then I think everything else I wear about a medium to a large. So it just kind of it depends on what line it is, kind of more of a fit preference. So.
It's kind of crazy too the way gear has changed, so it's more snug now.
Oh yeah.
Like think about how big your jersey was back then when we were talking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, the big baggy arms and everything.
Yeah, everything now is slim. I mean, everything that Fly has from their baseline to their high stuff is like everything's fitted. Like you put it on and you feel comfortable. It's not like a baggy piece of clothing that you're wearing. So it's nice to evolve to something where everything feels like you're almost wearing like a muscle shirt at all times. So.
I mean, it doesn't move. Like,
what about 2019? Are you signed up yet? Anything in the works?
Yeah, I'm already signed up somewhere.
Somewhere?
No. For the most part, I'm pretty much staying where I'm at. So it'll be all released here pretty soon, and then we'll be able to move on with press release and all that stuff. So it's not much is going to change. Let's put it that way. So.
How do you feel about your some great Supercross finishes?
Yeah, I mean, my year's been my most consistent year I've had so far from any of my years. So I've been feeling good. Had a solid Supercross, and I started having an injury towards the end of Supercross, and that's been really affecting me for outdoors. So I'm just kind of outdoors has just kind of been show up, race, do the best you can, go home, collect points, and put the Suzuki up there. It's kind of what I've been doing, and so I'm hoping to get the season done as fast as possible so I can get surgery at the end of the season. So.
Last question: who's your favorite fly racing teammate?
Probably Zach Osborne. He's a good dude. So yeah, he's one of the most mutual riders until I have to race him next year, and it might change because he's going to get a rude awakening when I punt him across the first base at Anaheim.
To go to a foreign land that you weren't born in and kind of
leave the airport and drive where you want to go without maps was a pretty cool feeling, you know, like I remembered it all straight away, and kind of made me remember how fond I was of it, you know. So I love England. I miss it often, but Europe in general is a nice place. Scandinavia is so clean and so fresh, and definitely Norway and Sweden were two of my favorites.
You just used the word keen. Is that something you picked
That's
up
a
in
British
England?
term, yeah.
Yeah.
When I speak to Simon, I'll always just speak complete British to him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Did you ever develop an accent of any
Oh
sort?
yeah, at one point I went to Outback in Florida, and the lady was like, "Are you from Australia?" I'm like, "No, I'm from Virginia." My bad.
That's awesome. Cool. I was also thinking about something. You raced KTMs at a high level when they had no linkage.
Yeah, I did.
Like, dude, that's crazy, right?
It's crazy. I did an interview with Damon Bradshaw earlier for Mathis, and we were talking. His last national win was my first national that I ever went to as a kid, High Point in '97. So it kind of made me feel a little bit old, like that. You know, that was 21 years ago, and I've been around the sport a long, long time. You know, it's just quite the bizarre journey.
How old are you now?
28.
We're gonna have to start calling you Zachary Osborne. You know,
No.
like old and distinguished.
No, don't do that.
Right on, man. Hey, thanks for the time.
Thanks.